Hello everybody, Mailman here from Goat Production. In this video I'm going to bring you another budget combination. I love bringing you these combinations of products. Number one, I save you money. Number two, I take them out there and I show you the numbers I can put. I'll show you how successful I am with them. The hunting industry right now is about buy my highest price light, buy the highest price trail camera, buy the highest price scope. I'm going to save you money, show you these low price. I got a really good deal on one of these products right now, and you go out there, use it, and your numbers go up. So this year I don't have a lot of time to scout like I used to. Hunters last year of football, I'm going to be 7-on-7s, college invites. We're going to have a lot of training. I have a lot of videoing to do in the football field, and I'm not going to be able to get out there hunting as much, at least scouting as much as I was in the past. So I'm going to rely on 4 of these budget setups. Last year I used 2. We'll talk about some of that success and the plan for the future, and I'm going to show you as this goes along how successful this is. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a product real quick. Tasco's $28 Walmart trail camera. Get these at Walmart, $28 as long as I can remember that price has been. I grab them 10 at a time. Normally have about 20 of them available or running at a certain time. I love them because you can go out there on a new property, throw them out there. If a logger comes along and takes one, if one's stolen, if one happens to break, you're only out $28. So I love it. Hogs, I don't need great pictures. All I need to know is what time they're coming into the area. Deer, it's good enough pictures, and the videos are great. I mean, I use it for that $28. I get about 2 seasons out of them. But even if I don't, it's only $28 and I move on to the next one. I don't have a lot of money involved in that many cameras. But I like to get those cameras out there and get on the hot pattern. So only thing I don't like about it is there's no battery indicator to tell me how much battery is left. In the winter during deer season, I do have some times whenever the battery goes dead and I don't get some pictures and I have to go out there. I wish it did have a battery indicator, but for the price, I love it right now. Now, what I team it up with is Cellular from Spy Point. $39 right now at Cabela's. So I got a $40 product, I got a $28 product for around $70. I now have a cellular device that sends text to my phone and keeps me on that pattern at a very low price. The biggest cost you're going to have is in the plan. You can go from the free plan, so many pictures, up to I think $15 a month for a camera, but it keeps you on that pattern. All I do is I go out there with my Tasco, strap that Cellular on above it, and it has an SD card that plugs in, takes it to here, and it transmits it. So I just plug it in there, I close the door on the cable, and I am good to go. I love to get out there in those areas and find that pattern. So we're going to go to the first thing last year, the success I had with this. This product, this combination, is a direct result of Hunter's first 8-point tiny in muzzleloader season. What I did is I had an area out there with a lot of good pictures coming in, but when I started to see this buck all by himself, he would come in the morning about 10 o'clock, and then in the evening, right before dark, he would come in. I was getting him twice a day. That tells me he was hitting our area, going over and bedding close, coming there and hitting again. Right around muzzleloader season, when we were able to go out there for the first time, I was getting that pattern. I was on that pattern. In the past, I'd walk in there, pull the card, come out, see the pattern, and then go back in there. And sometimes I missed that little burst of activity. The Cellular put me right on that activity and got us that buck. It got us on that buck that time that we went in there because I knew that pattern. I was getting those texts. It's almost like Christmas, opening up those texts. You're opening up that every time, every 2 hours, or ever how often you want it to come to you. You're opening up, and really it's addicting to be able to get on these. I like these because I can move them really quickly. Go in there, pop that off of there, go over to one of my other cameras that's already up that I found another pattern on, plug it in there, and then find that pattern. So I'm able to move those around really quickly, switch them area to area, switch them from Tasco to Tasco. So that was one of the benefits of having those, and now I have 4 able to move them around. When you take kids out there, I love to take Hunter out there and I love to take Ethan out there. They love to see those pictures and know what time those are coming in there. So when I'm using them for hogs, and that's what I'm going to be using for here shortly, I'm going to have 4 setups for hogs. I'm looking for hogs that come right after dark, and then they come right again in the morning. That tells me I'm close to where they bed. My hogs move around the bedding areas. So they'll hit my same feeders, but their bedding area will change. I know where they're bedding by the times that they come. Right at dark, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. They're early. They're the first ones at the feeder. That's the first feeder they hit. That first feeder they hit changes sometimes. The cell link tells me that. It tells me where to go first. In the morning, if I get pictures right at daybreak and the sun comes up and that hog goes over and beds, that's the first place I hit in the evening. Because I know that those hogs went over there not too far and they're going to come back there. So that combination of $70, then you have your battery costs, and then you have your plan costs in there. But it raises your numbers, and to me it's worth it. I'm going to definitely run these during deer season. It's going to keep me on deer for the boys. Hogs, it's going to keep me on there whenever I'm doing these football videoing, and I'm going to be away from home a little bit. I'm going to be able to get those texts on my phone, jump in there, know when to go. It's going to save me time. Saves me money, saves me time, raises my numbers. That's what budget combos are all about. So, if you have any questions on this, throw it in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer it. $39 right now at Cabela's. Get on that deal while you can. Jump in it. Tell me how good you did. If you use that combination and you're successful with it, throw it in here. I'm going to bring you these budget combinations that you save money on and you get them numbers up, and you don't have to buy that most expensive any product. You can get it done our way. Much more to come soon.